Good evening. My name is Elizabeth York, and I'm the principal of David Prouty High School. Tonight, I am very pleased to welcome you to the Class Day presentation for the class of 2020.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
First off, I want to say thank you all for being here via your screens and Wi-Fi. Thank you to all the faculty and staff for your constant support, for your constant dedication to us students. And thank you to our families and friends for helping us get to this point one way or another. This graduation is for all of us. It takes a village. I would like to take a moment and recognize our fabulous class advisors, Mrs. Soder and Mrs. Wilk, or as we all know her, Profe. They have been the backbone of this class every step of the way. They've organized all of the events we've participated in as a class, and I know that I speak for all of the class officers when I say thank you. You guys did all the heavy lifting. And to my classmates, thank you. What a 4 years it's been. I don't want to put an adjective in front of 4 because one word wouldn't do it justice. We've all seen, experienced, and learned so much from our teachers and one another. We've made some great memories. From the fundraisers, to the dances, to prom, to the hectic senior booth and our senior stairs. For us athletes, we will always cherish our time up on the hill, playing under the lights. Or from the bus rides to road games, to homecoming banners and balloons. From Unified Olympics to the Thanksgiving football game. From pep rallies to finals. From our first day to COVID. What a 4 years it's been. As for the class of 2021, I say farewell and good luck. Be leaders next year. Keep Prouty Pride alive and strong. We pass the torch on, and it's now your responsibility to do good by the classes below you, as well as every class that came before you. Thank you.
At this time, it's my great pleasure to introduce to you the Superintendent of Spencer East Brookfield Public Schools, Dr. Paul Hahi.
Class of 2020, you've made it. You've worked very hard for this day, and it's finally here. You entered the world during 9/11, and you graduate during a pandemic. Not for nothing, you took senior skip day a little too far. Back in the day, if I could have gotten away with something like this, I sure as heck would have tried. But you've been flexible, you've been understanding, you've been caring, kind, and empathetic to one another, to your neighbors, and to everyone you've come in contact with before, during, and hopefully in your later years, in all you've seen. Because since 9/11 to right now, you've had no choice. You've had to be flexible. No doubt these events will shape you and see you beyond borders and whatever the life will bring you. Savor the good, relish each other, and the lives that you lead. Take a moment to thank your parents and families and celebrate safely in these difficult times. These celebrations, while not necessarily ideal, you've waited and been patient and done what is needed. And quite honestly, I'm very grateful for everything you've done, not only for this district, but for David Prouty High School. This district and school is a better place because of you. And I'm sure the world you've already entered will be better for it, having you and all you do in it. We are so proud of you. So as I wrap up, please take a moment to thank your moms and dads and family members. It was very difficult. Obviously, this is not the ideal situation, as I mentioned earlier, but please take a moment to thank them for everything they've done for you over the years. And we wish you all the best. Please know David Prouty in this district is always going to be your home, and you are always, always welcome here. And congratulations to the class of 2020. Enjoy.
The Salutatorian is traditionally the member of the senior class with the second highest GPA after 15 quarters of study. The Salutatorian of the class of 2020 is Elizabeth Cabana.
Good evening, students, parents, guardians, faculty, and staff. I would like to begin by thanking all of you for your support for the class of 2020 and for many others during this difficult time. This year is sure to be one for the history books, and we couldn't have made it this far without all of your dedication and constant loyalty. In many ways, this school year has tried to beat us, push us down, break our resolve, but as we all stand here today, we've proven that we are stronger than that. We've faced many obstacles and hardships in our time together, and we'll face many more in the years to come. But I know we will push through and emerge stronger and more triumphant than ever. Up until recently, I hadn't actually thought I would get to write a graduation speech at all. With all that's going on right now, I figured that the graduation ceremony would consist of little more than receiving our diplomas and finding out what scholarships we received. However, when Miss Kinnis and Miss Paradise pulled into my driveway with a big Salutatorian sign and told me to get writing on my speech, it became a lot more real to me. Graduation was still going to happen, and I still had a very important part to play. Lately, I've had a lot of time to reflect on previous years, which is good because that's something we do a lot of as seniors. I would think about experiences I had, friends I made, and how much lighter the homework loads were as underclassmen. But it wasn't until very recently that I realized just how much I've actually changed. I received a letter in the mail, one that I regret to say I had almost completely forgotten about. Freshman year, Mrs. McCarthy had us all write letters to our future selves, which we would all get to read upon completing our senior year. Reading my letter, I was impressed by how much I've achieved and truly touched by how many of my dreams have become a reality. But most of all, I was proud to see how much I've grown. And it's not just me. Each and every one of us has changed since we started high school. From memories that will always be cherished to friendships that will never be forgotten, high school has molded us into the people we are today. We may not realize it yet, but every experience that we've had during our time here together has become a small piece of who we are. It was the day I became a part of the concert band and realized I should have joined sooner, or the day I found out I was going to be able to start a robotics club. It was getting inducted into the National Honor Society, and it was receiving the White Sweater Award. It was working the senior booth at the Spencer Fair as dozens of people came to order dinner all at once. And it was painting the senior stairs with my friends as a way to step into our senior year. But it was also the people who made our time together what it was. It's the friends that can always be counted on, the staff member that's always willing to listen, or the teacher who's willing to spend countless hours after school just to help me bring up my SAT score. It's all of these things that have made our high school experiences so memorable and so unique. We let our experiences shape us and our dreams, and we let the people in our lives guide us down a path where those dreams become reality. True, we've had a tough year, what with Tripoli, the fall, and now with COVID-19, but we've pushed through. We've all held fast to our dreams of success, and now we all stand here, prepared to go proudly off into the world and to help shape the future, just as these past few years have shaped all of us. We are 2020, a class with a vision, and now it's time for each of us to become the person we want the world to see. Thank you.
Congratulations, seniors, class of 2020. You know, oftentimes when kids come up late to my class, they ask what they miss. And I say, we were talking about the meaning of life. Of course, we weren't. We were doing, exciting problem solving in math. But right now for you seniors, I'd like to share a little bit about the meaning of life in a story. All right. Years ago, I was taking a course with this really smart professor. And he brought out this big empty jar. And he put it down on his desk, and he filled it full of rocks. And he asked the class, "Is the jar full?" And the class said, "Yeah, it's full of rocks." Then he takes some pebbles, and he pours the pebbles in the jar, and the pebbles just trickle up to the top. And he says, "Now is the jar full?" The class says, "Yeah, it's full of rocks and pebbles." Then he takes some sand and pours the sand in the jar. And the sand, of course, trickles on down. Looks to the class and says, "Now is the jar full?" The class said, "Yeah, of course it's full. You can't have anything more in it." So then he takes his coffee and he pours his coffee in the jar. And his coffee rises to the top. So the point of the story is this. The rocks represent everything that's really, really important to you in your life. Family, health, really close friends. The pebbles, they represent, things are important, but not quite as important, like, school, your job, acquaintances. The sand represents all your hobbies, watching TV, playing video games, all that. So you can't fill the jar with pebbles and sand first. You have to prioritize things in life and put the rocks in first. Then you put the pebbles in. Then you put the sand in. And why did he put the coffee on? Well, he put the coffee in the jar to say that no matter how full your life is, there's always room for a cup of coffee. Congratulations, seniors, and best of luck to 2020.
Each year, it is our honor and privilege to distribute the academic awards. At this time, we will begin the presentation.
I'm Miss O'Brien, and I'm pleased to present this year's David Prouty High School Art Award to a student who has demonstrated outstanding ability and initiative in arts, Miss Evelyn May. Congratulations, Eve.
Hi, I'm so grateful and so honored this year to award the John Wage Music Scholarship to Mr. Daniel Olson. This scholarship is awarded in acknowledgement of a student's achievements and participation in the music department. Daniel exemplifies what it means to be part of the band, and I wish him good luck and good fortune in his next step. Thank you so much, Daniel, and always, let's go band.
My name is Miss Gray and I'm the music teacher at David Prouty. I am excited to present the Music Leadership Award to two outstanding seniors who are being recognized for their significant contributions to the music department through their leadership and guidance to other students, families, and themselves. This award is being given to Emma Bain and Haley Gilmer. These two students have exemplified what it means to be a leader and a role model to others, not just in the music world, but in their everyday life. For the past 2 years, these two students have conducted the marching band and have brought the band together as a family. Both students are always helping others, whether it's someone learning a new instrument, learning drill on the field, or someone needs help with something outside of music. I am so proud of them and wish them the very best luck in their future endeavors. Congratulations, Haley and Emma. Let's go band.
This year, the marketing department was lucky to have one student who went above and beyond in every respect. She took the lead in planning a video project that will go on the school website. Then she learned how to use the video equipment and conducted interviews with students and staff. Her work will pave the way for future marketing students at David Prouty. Congratulations and many thanks to Erin Parento.
Hi, I'm Deb Tebow. I was in charge of the Envirothon Club this year, and I'm happy to have this opportunity to present an award to Peter Subotic for his outstanding contributions to our club. Peter brought his extensive experience and knowledge on sustainable water and shared with us at every meeting. His contributions were invaluable, and even though the year was cut short and the competition had to be canceled, we wouldn't have gotten as far as we did without Peter. So Peter, thank you so much for all of your help. Congratulations and best of luck to you in your future endeavors.
The Karma Award for Compassion in Service is based on the principle of cause and effect, where intent and actions of an individual influences the future. Karma Yoga takes the philosophy of yoga and puts it into action. This means stepping off of the mat and into the world, serving your community, and being part of something bigger than yourself. This year's Karma Award for Compassion and Service goes to Yamilet Chamorro for her compassion and commitment to the Yogi Buddies program. Johnny's work with our life skills students in the elementary classes in East Brookfield will positively influence the lives of many students and create a happier, healthier future for us all. Thank you, Johnny, for your service, compassion, and unselfish acts of love.
The Daughters of the American Revolution Award is given to a senior who has great character, civic pride, is a good writer and speaker. This year's winner is Zachary Bergeron.
Each year, book awards are given to students in the junior class that exemplified excellence in academics, leadership, and social engagement. I am pleased to share with you the recipients of the awards for this year. The Harvard Prize Book Award is awarded to a junior who displays excellence in academics. The recipient for this year is Rhea Negron. The St. Michael's Book Award is awarded to 2 junior students who are inductees to the National Honor Society, show a social conscience, and excel academically. This year's recipients are Cara Fancy and Jenna Petruzzi. The final book award for this evening is the Smith College Book Award. This award is given to a junior who is ranked in the top 10% of their class, exemplifies academic excellence, leadership qualities, and concern for others. The recipient this year is Serena Roberts. The Rensselaer Medal Award is awarded to the junior who is ranked within the top 10% of their class and excels in advanced mathematics and science courses. The recipient for this year's award is Brendan Halloran.
Hi, this is Nathan Malone, the Assistant Principal of David Prouty High School. I'm very pleased to be here to present several awards and scholarships that have been provided to us by our very generous community members. The first award is the Telegram Gazette Student Achievement Award, presented to Zachary Bergeron. Zach, you're going to be featured in the Special Achievers issue. Congratulations. Our next award is the Nichols College Dean Achievement Scholarship, presented to Jevic Quinones. The Cornerstone Savings Bank Scholarship is presented to Caden Wells. Congratulations, Caden. The Brookfield Lions Club Scholarship is presented to Allison Hinkston. Congratulations, Allison. The Worcester, Maine South Legion Post 341 Scholarship is presented to Cameron Anderson. Congratulations, Cam. And thank you again to all of our community members. We and our students appreciate it. Thank you.
This year, a member of the class of 2020 won a scholarship funded by Ernie's Car Wash, the Mark and Ernest Pelota Foundation Scholarship. The winner was Krista Palaskis.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Bob Parsons, Fire Chief, Dave Hoyt, President of the Spencer Fire Association. We're doing this virtually this year to hand out our scholarships for awarding to 9 seniors at David Prouty that applied for a scholarship through our association. We appreciate you guys still putting in for these applications, and we like giving them just as much as you guys like getting them. So this year we had 9 applications. We're going to award a scholarship of $500 to each applicant, and the following names will be the ones receiving an award from us. Emma Bain, Zachary Bergeron, Elizabeth Cabana, Evan Chen, Raquel Ortiz, Erin Parento, Michael Perro, Mallory Spence, and Caden Wells. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Good afternoon, graduating class of David Prouty High School 2020. I'm Officer Todd Laporte from the Spencer Police Department, your school resource officer. And it's my pleasure to be here today in this virtual capacity to present the recipients of our annual College Scholarship Award. We commend each of you on all of your hard work and dedication thus far. You've established an excellent foundation for the beginning of your collegiate studies. And on behalf of the Police Association, we wish you all the best with your future endeavors. The following recipients for our College Scholarship Award for 2020 are as follows. Michael Perro, Raquel Ortiz, Krista Palaskis, Nicholas Soder, Zachary Bergeron, Caden Wells, Elizabeth Cabana, and Erin Parento. Once again, congratulations. Best of luck in the future.
Jay was a member of the class of 1983 from David Prouty High School. He played football, basketball, and golf, and was a member of the National Honor Society. He believed in teamwork and leadership by example. He was a kind and compassionate person and had a great sense of humor. He was known as Harps to his friends. Jay later graduated from WPI, had a successful career, and devoted his spare time to coaching and volunteering at his local parks and recreation department. The following 4 high school graduates will receive scholarships in the amount of $1,500. Nick Soder, Zach Bergeron, Mallory Spence, and Erin Parento. Congratulations.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Today it is my honor to announce the Dean Carlson Memorial Award winners for the senior class of 2020. This award is presented to the most talented and dedicated athletes of the senior class, both male and female. The award winners are chosen each year by the varsity coaches at David Prouty. This year's Dean Carlson Memorial Award winners are Raquel Ortiz and Derek Houston. Congratulations to both of you.
The Southern Worcester County League Award goes each year to a senior who has demonstrated excellence in athletics, academics, and has gone above and beyond for the school. It is my pleasure this year to give this award to a student who has been an excellent athlete for Prouty, who has designed our new logo and really gone above and beyond for our marketing department, making our school look and sound great for the camera. This year's Swickle Award goes to Erin Parento. Each year, I give a Principal's Award for great service to David Prouty High School. This year, there are 2 recipients who have consistently gone above and beyond, doing everything asked of them to make our school great. The winners of the Principal's School Service Award are Emma Bain and Haley Roberts.
Good afternoon, David Prouty graduates. My name is Tara Donahue, and I am the president of the David Prouty Athletic Booster Club. First of all, I'd like to congratulate all the graduates on all your accomplishments and your achievements, and wish you all well in your future endeavors. The Eugene Hurley Memorial Scholarship was formed several years ago in honor of Mr. Eugene Hurley. Mr. Hurley founded the David Prouty Athletic Booster Club, and over the years, through the support of family, friends, the community, and the faculty at David Prouty, we have done numerous fundraisers. With that, we've been able to provide different supplies and equipment for the teams over the years. We've also been able to give out scholarships every year. This year, we were able to give out 5 scholarships. This year's recipients are Erin Parento, Zachary Bergeron, Nicholas Soder, Evan Chen, and Raquel Ortiz. Congratulations to our recipients, and congratulations to all the David Prouty graduates.
It is my great honor to bestow the Principal's Award for Academic Excellence to Zachary Bergeron. Since its inception in 1974, the David Prouty High School Permanent Scholarship Fund has connected generous donors with students who need help affording the cost of higher education. This year, the fund will help 19 members of the class of 2020 afford college by donating almost $40,000. The FlexCon Scholarship is awarded to Zachary Bergeron. Lamoureux Ford is awarded to Zachary Bergeron. The Raymond Auger Memorial is awarded to Elizabeth Cabana. The Harry Blaisdell Memorial is awarded to Elizabeth Cabana. The Derek Gaudette Memorial Award goes to Evan Chen. The Arnold A. Arsenault Senior Memorial goes to Evan Chen. The Francis E. and Rachel E. McQuaid Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Emma Bain. The Patricia Corson Scholarship is awarded to Caden Wells. The Cole Victor Memorial Scholarship goes to Caden Wells. The Spencer Country Inn Scholarship is awarded to Allison Hingston. The Howe Lumber Award goes to Allison Hingston. The Patrick Newell Memorial Scholarship goes to Nicholas Soder. The Kelly Houston Memorial Scholarship goes to Nicholas Soder. The Viola Paisan Memorial is awarded to Raquel Ortiz. The John Sobolewski Memorial is awarded to Raquel Ortiz. The Philip DeLongchamp Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Erin Parento. The William Key Senior Memorial is awarded to Erin Parento. The Caitlin Langlois Memorial goes to Haley Roberts. The Gino Waugh Memorial goes to Haley Roberts. The First Lieutenant Mark S. Williamson USMC Memorial goes to Lauren Cutler. The Philip Quinn Memorial is awarded to Lauren Cutler. The Hicks Family in memory of Gerald Hicks Scholarship goes to Lauren Cutler. The Eleanor Small Downey Memorial goes to Mallory Spence. The Morin Family Alfred Morin Senior Scholarship goes to Mallory Spence. The original DPHS Alumni Scholarship is awarded to Adam Gibson. Lanigan Electric Award goes to Aidan Joyce. The Cormier Jewelers Award goes to Aidan Joyce. The Monette Family Scholarship goes to Krista Palaskis. The Michael Wong and Chef Sao Awards go to Krista Palaskis. Zukas Hilltop Barn Award to Alex Robideau. The Barnes Enterprises Pre-Owned Auto Sales Award goes to Alex Robideau. The C.R. Wilson Insurance Scholarship goes to Michael Perro. The Dairy Queen Scholarship goes to Michael Perro. The Cloutier Family Scholarship Award goes to Isaiah Saintville. The Monette Landscaping and Construction Award goes to Nicholas Fagarski. The Ahern Equipment Scholarship goes to Nicholas Fagarski. The Greater Worcester County Foundation Scholarship is given to Elizabeth Cabana and Evan Chen. The North Brookfield Savings Bank Scholarship is awarded to Emma Bain. And the Hub International Award goes to Erin Parento.
Musical production was Shrek the Musical. From December to March, students worked extremely hard, practicing 3 days a week to put together this production. Students learned songs, dances, and blocking to bring the show to life. Throughout this process, students showed dedication, hard work, and talent, and really created an amazing show. Even though we were not able to put this production on in its complete form, I would like to say how extremely proud I am of all the students' work, especially the seniors. This following video features the seniors in the production singing one of the most inspirational songs in the musical, Who'd I Be? This song expresses the dreams of life beyond our world right now, and no matter what obstacles come in our way, we can be a hero.
Guess I'd be a hero with sword and armor clashing, looking semi-dashing, a shield within my grip. Or else I'd be a Viking and live a life of daring while smelling like a herring. Upon a Viking ship I'd sail away, I'd see the world, I'd reach the farthest reaches, I'd feel the wind, I'd taste the salt and sea, and maybe storm some beaches. Who I'd be, that's who I'd be.
Or I could be a poet and write a different story, one that tells of glory and wipes away the lies. Into the skies I'd throw it, the stars would do the telling, the moon would help with spelling, and night would dot the eyes. I'd write a verse, recite a joke with wit and perfect timing. I'd cherish north, I'd miss the things I yearn, and do it all while rhyming. We all learn, but we all learn.
Always hides, an ogre's fate is known. An ogre always stays in the dark and all alone.
So yes, I'd be a hero, and if my wish were granted, life would be enchanted, or so the stories say. Of course I'd be a hero, and I would scale a tower to save a hothouse flower and carry her away. But standing guard would be a beast, I'd somehow overwhelm it. I'd get the girl, I'd take a breath, and I'd remove my helmet.
We'd stand and stare, we'd speak of love, we'd feel the stars ascending. We'd share a kiss, I'd find my destiny. I'd have a hero's ending, a perfect happy ending. That's how it would be, a big, bright, beautiful world, but not for me.
An ogre always hides, an ogre's fate is known. An ogre always stays in the dark.
You're all alone.
So yes, I'd be a hero, and if my wish was granted, my life would be enchanted, or so the stories say. Of course I'd be a hero, and I would scale a tower to save a hothouse flower and carry her
A perfect happy ending, that's how it should be.
We are always so proud when a member of our senior class enlists in the armed services. Congratulations to Samantha Doctor for your enlistment with the Army National Guard.
David Prouty, class of 2020, congratulations, you did it. Especially to Samantha Doctor. She has enlisted into the Massachusetts Army National Guard. She would be starting a career in the military, and she would also be going to college for absolutely free. 100% tuitions and fees will be covered by the National Guard, and I can't wait to see where life is taking you, and I'm very proud of you. Congratulations.
It never makes us happy to say goodbye to any of our faculty or staff at David Prouty High School. This year, the retirement of Kelly King is particularly difficult. She has coached many generations of cheerleaders, been a physical education and health teacher, and a stalwart member of the staff. Every student in the building hates when Miss King has duty because they know she actually will check for their pass. We have a few tributes to you, Ms. King, and to your wonderful career at David Prouty.
Hey Kelly, Tab here. I know we haven't worked together for a while, so I figured I'd remind you who it was, like you needed reminding. Anyway, Kelly and I first met when we were both enrolled in the Masters of Health Education program at Worcester State University, and I can easily say that my life has never been the same since then. About a year later, Kelly and I started working together at David Prouty High School, and I can tell you for sure it's been a lot of fun.
Saying farewell to Coach Kelly King is not an easy thing. Coach King has been here as a part of David Prouty's community since 1973 as a freshman. She has cheered here, graduated here in 1977, coached here as our cheering coach for many years before becoming a full-time phys ed teacher at David Prouty. As coach, Coach King was always dedicated to her students and her teammates, either on the mats or in the classroom. She always got the best from her kids.
My mom is a dedicated teacher and coach. She is a role model to so many of her students and athletes. In her 30-plus years at David Prouty, she has given so much of her time and effort to so many kids. She has won many league, regional, state, and even national titles. She has always been a part of the Prouty community. She will always bleed black and orange.
Congratulations, Kelly, on your retirement. Thanks for your many years of service to David Prouty High School. It has been a pleasure to work with you over the years as a fellow teacher coach. Enjoy your retirement, best of luck, and enjoy the Cape. Thanks.
Kelly, your commitment to your work, your team, your students, and your family have given many members of the Spencer East Brookfield community a solid head start in life, and your dedication to your own personal health is of envious proportions. I will miss your partnership. I will miss your friendship, and I know that you have many great days in front of you and will be successful in all that you do. Thank you, Kelly, for everything.
Valedictorian is traditionally the member of the senior class with the highest grade point average after 15 quarters of study. The valedictorian of the class of 2020 is Zachary Bergeron.
Again, thank you all for tuning in.
And again, thank you to all faculty and staff for giving us a truly great education and high school experience. And thank you to family and friends. Your role in our success cannot be overstated. I know none of us are in the position we were expecting to be in just 3 months ago, but we are, and all we can do is adapt. I think adaptability is one of the most crucial qualities to being successful. Every day we face obstacles. We must be able to adapt to the small things. Likewise, there's big, sometimes life-changing events like this pandemic that we experience. We just got to adapt. We got to keep improving. We got to keep moving. Many of us planned on these 5 months from about April to August as being some of the most memorable and exciting times of our lives. The coronavirus had other plans. And of course, I don't want to be too dramatic. There are many people suffering in much worse ways than us. Missing prom and graduation sucks, but it isn't life-altering. It's important to always put things in perspective. But it does suck. There's no other way to put it. We won't be able to say goodbye to our teachers and take grad photos with them and our friends. We won't be able to have our last lunch in the caf with our friends. Us athletes had our seasons canceled. The play was canceled after months of work. No point in sugarcoating it. But my brother said something that I found to be pretty profound. We were eating dinner and talking about the pandemic, of course, and the Black Death came up. He said, "You know what happened after the plague? The Renaissance." And it just hit me. We are in tough, tough times right now. But we have the opportunity to come out of this stronger, smarter, better. Ask Mr. Whittemore, Mr. Hosky, Mr. Grady, or Mr. Miller. History closely watches the period following these significant events in human history. We look back at them and analyze where society went right and wrong. We dissociate ourselves from it and never consider being in the same position. Well, guess what? We are those people. The youth of the planet are entering the world at one of the most precarious times in recent history. Generations from now, kids just like us are going to be reading about the pandemic in their history textbooks and about how society responded to it. Do we want AP US history students, shout out to Mr. Hosky, writing essays about how and where we went wrong, how we didn't take proactive change, how we went back to life as usual? Or do we want those students writing about how society united and came together to effect positive change in the world? I don't have all the answers. I don't know the exact way we go about life following this pandemic. But there is one thing we can all do. Find something you're passionate about. Find something that is the first thing to come to mind when you wake up and the last thought before you go to bed. And it's okay if you haven't found that passion yet. Someone famous way back when said this, but I don't know who, so I'll quote my dad. Do what you love, and you'll never work a day in your life. Sure, it's cliche, but I think it resonates loudly, especially at a time like this. Once you find that passion, bring it to other people. Use it to improve the lives of others and the planet. We cannot come out of this and return to life as usual. We must use this as the propelling force behind the change I believe this generation and this class is capable of achieving. I know a lot of us have said we can't wait to graduate, but there will be a point, and it'll be different for everyone, where you'll miss something about Prouty. No more of Mr. Hamilton's crazy experiments, no more of Mr. Miller's cringy jokes, no more of Miss Gingriss's meditation and tea time, and no more of Mr. Servant's scrap buffets. As we look back now, we think, where did the time go? The 4 years flew by. Some of us have been together for 12 plus years. The lesson to be learned in all of this is that we must cherish our time. As we get older, we realize that time moves faster. For those of us entering college in the fall, we'll be left wondering where the time went 4 years from now on our commencement day. Time's a commodity. Spend it wisely. So, one last round of thanks to everyone who has helped this class get to this point today. And to my classmates, I wish you nothing but the best. Go on, work hard, lead, and live. I eagerly await the day I become like my parents, scrolling through Facebook to see what you guys are up to. Thank you.
Thank you to all for joining us for our virtual Class Day celebration of the class of 2020. We hope we will get to celebrate them live on July 31st at our planned graduation on the David Prouty High School football field. We hope to see many of you then. And thanks again for joining us for this video.
Thank you.